Here's one look at where things are at. So the Mets up by a game over the Reds, up by 2 over the D-backs. Just 3 games left for all these teams. A mini storyline just a few weeks ago, before we thought the Marlins were even going to flirt with this, was the fact that they're likely to finish ahead of the Braves. They're going to lose the tiebreaker against the Braves in the standings. But if the Marlins win this final series, then they ensure that'll be the first time they finished ahead of the Braves in 11 years or so.
Let's go. That's something to celebrate there, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
it's got to be longer than that.
Finish in third place in the NL East.
I think maybe I'm just forgetting how bad those early 2010s Braves teams were.
Even the mid 2010s.
That's what I mean. Those mid 2010s.
Yeah, things flipped around in 2018, and but right before
Jason
that,
Hayward trade kind of, I guess, sparked the new, and the Shelby Miller trade.
Yeah,
I think were the things that really.
It was only a little lull. It was only a few years between that early 2010s teams that were still pretty good, and then once the Acuna Snitka era starts in 2018, in between there was just a couple of down years where Marlins were slightly better, and not they didn't even have a winning record. It was just by really small margins there. Well, we're not going to make this part prediction time, but
the Ricky Nolasco Marlins. I was trying to just think up I was trying to dredge up a name, and I couldn't get there. Ricky Nolasco Marlins were better.
So who do we want to? If we assume that you like to see the Mets suffer, I'll go to Kevin first. Who do you want to actually see pull out of this? Those top 5 teams are still actually no. Now the Giants are eliminated and the Cardinals, so it's just a 3-team race at this point between the Mets, Reds, and D-backs. Who do you want to see in October?
I'd like to see the Reds, just to see Ellie De La Cruz in the postseason, Hunter Green. Like that's a pretty good team, and you put them up against in a 3-game series against any team, and whatever the wild card scenario would end up looking like, they've got a shot. Like their offense is a little sketchy at times, but like just Ellie in the playoffs would be really cool. Terry Francona, to see him back into the playoffs in his first year back managing, it would be pretty awesome too. So I'll go with the Reds. I just think, a team like the Diamondbacks really wouldn't have a shot there, and same thing goes with the Mets, to be honest with you.
For me, the Diamondbacks will always and forever, terrify me. Strictly just because of reasons. And then the Mets, I don't know what is going on at Citi Field, but I don't think I ever want to set foot to watch a Phillies game at Citi Field ever again. I mean, there's just, you want to talk about voodoo magic. Something's going on over there. Definitely not the Mets. I'm all for the Reds. I think the coolest part about having the Reds in the postseason would be any kind of postseason series that includes Great American Ballpark. That place is just built to play a postseason game. It's going to have so much drama. All those balls are going to be flying out. Everything is going to be crazy. And it's that's the kind of baseball environment I like to see. So I think absolutely the Reds. I don't think they have the greatest shot. I think, like you mentioned, Kevin, Hunter Green and Ellie in the postseason, it's just always, you want to see that. But outside of that, the team is really, mediocre at best. But they do have this they've got a couple of those guys that just kind of scream that they would be postseason heroes. It used to be Jake Fraley has always felt, I know he's on the Braves now, but Jake Fraley has always felt like that kind of guy. And it feels like they are a team entirely comprised of Jake Fraleys, which is so interesting to me. So I would love to see the Reds, mostly because I feel like they are the least threatening, but also because that ballpark would be so much fun to see a postseason series.
The team that makes it would face the Phillies, right? Or the Brewers? The Phillies.
Well, so Phillies have a first round bye. So
okay.
It's the Dodgers.
Oh, it would be the worst division winner.
Yeah,
right?
Crazy to say that it is the Dodgers. But then the winner of that game would then go on to face the Brewers, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, Reds have a really nice pitching staff. Green, Lodolo, Littell. I don't know how he's been since he's gone there. Andrew Abbott, I know, was a top prospect.
It's been fun.
one step time. And Brady Singer, who seems to have been pretty good over there.
Contact God.
He's been fine with me on fantasy, so he's been fine. So
this is gonna be unpopular, but I still want to see the Mets in the
postseason.
Oh
my God!
I want to see them face the Dodgers, and I want one of those teams to go out in really disappointing fashion against each other, playing head to head. The Dodgers being still the reigning World Series
champion. That is fair. It is two very high payroll teams that have really ducked under expectations.
But like, wouldn't it be better? Well, it wouldn't be better for them, but like, it would be pretty funny to not see the Mets, who literally got Juan Soto, not even make the playoffs.
I would love to see the Dodgers
and like it would be cool to see a team like the Reds, who kind of built it within, or whatever you want to call it, make these moves. They made moves, they made free agent signings, make it. And same thing goes with the Diamondbacks, to be fair. I mean, although they sold at the deadline, which sucks for them, but
there are a couple massive holes in their roster where
a lot of holes. But yeah, if they make the playoffs, that would be insane.
Right.
I would like to see the Dodgers. No matter who makes it in, I would like to see the Dodgers take that L. That would be
that'd be pretty awesome.
That'd be quite nice.
Pretty great.
Yeah, I would like